Okay, another part interface improvement. So actually, when Windows 8 and 8.1 introduced, that time it is a tiles mode. Okay, so a lot of people don't like that tiles mode because on the time Microsoft thought people are using a touch screen type of monitor and all kind of stuff. But a lot of people not upgraded their laptops. Okay, they are still using old style laptops only because touchscreen added a extra 5,000 rupees to for normal laptop. For example, this is my laptop is a touchscreen laptop. Okay, this is extra cost. Normally, this laptop that time without a touchscreen it is around 40,000 only, and without a operating system it is around 35,000. You will get it one. So it is has 2 GB extra graphic card plus touchscreen and internal original Windows operating system. Okay, the touchscreen add extra money. Okay, if you see my system properties, so this PC right click properties, it is Windows 10 home and i5. You know already seen this thing, right? So can you see pen and touch support with the 10 touch points. It is a touchscreen window. Okay, next it came with the Windows 8. It is like this. So if you go to images, can you see this is a Windows 8 screen is like that start menu. Okay, in Windows 10 and Windows 7 you will get a normal start menu, but in Windows 8 you will get a this kind of start menu entirely tiles only. So people get confused while using this start menu kind of stuff. Okay, so they don't like it, so they didn't find a start button itself, like this is a start button. Okay, so then they change window from 8 to 8.1 new upgradation. It contains a start menu like this. There is a start menu, a taskbar, and everything is there. Here is a start menu still not there, but it is 8.1 or not. Yeah, update one leak. That is leak only. Original one is like you can find a start menu button in the bottom of the screen. Okay, you can find that is a start menu style. This is a start menu style is added. This is Windows 10. The logo tell you this is Windows 10. Windows 8 tablet. So you can see a start menu button. So then people asking for a start menu button, then they improve from 8 to 8.1 with the extra features and start menu also there. But still, if you press the start menu also, you won't feel much in a Windows 8.1. Okay, because it's a tails menu. So if you are using a touchscreen or a tablet type of operating system, so then Windows 8 8.1 is good. But if you are not using that one, again you are rollbacking to Windows 7 only, right? Mm. So Windows 10 is changed that interface improvement. So it is in a traditional way of XP and Windows 7 type only. Okay, but if you want experience like a Windows 8.1, so they introduce tablet mode. Okay, so you can click on the this action menu, so you can see a notification area in the bottom. If you click it, okay, so can you see this one tablet mode? If you click on the tablet mode, entire screen convert into tablet mode. Currently I don't want to do with my physical PC. I want to show you in a virtual PC. See, this is a notification area, so just click on notification area, so you will get a action center. This is a action center. Okay, this is normal interface. Now I convert a normal interface to tablet mode interface. Click on tablet mode. See, this is entirely, this look like your tablet. Okay, this is called a Contanium. What is Contanium? Like convert a normal desktop mode to tablet mode desktop. Then you will get all applications in a this mode only. Okay, and you can see power button is here. Okay, so you want to shut down or anything, you can get it. This is application. This is application thing. These are a tiles mod directly. Okay, if you are open any application in background, you can open it. Just press this one, start button. It is become slow. We don't require this one. I want to see what is there in my desktop. Windows D, nothing. Cortana is working. Okay, whatever it is, it is. This is a tablet mode. Okay, so background we can able to see, but it is not showing. Normal it will work everything. Okay, application searching and all we can able to do with this one. Now again, you want to convert it back. Click on the this notification. Click on tablet mode. Automatically, it is in a normal mode. Okay, it is in normal mode. Okay, so this is about your different interfaces. Also, thing like um, lot of changes are there here. And control panel and settings, there are both the things. Consolidated settings also there in a Windows 10. So you can go to the settings part. You can see this is settings. If you want to control your system or you want to change the settings or anything, you can go to here. Like your control panel, earlier only control panel is there to manage your system. Okay, but here we have a settings and as well as a control panel also there. Maybe eventually later on days the control panel duty may be reduced and we have to work with the settings only. So it's a consolidated settings. So every related to Windows 10, so we can able to go to these settings like account settings, updated security, personalization, like a background, locking screen, colors, and stuff. Okay, network related things, VPN, airplane mode. Okay, Wi-Fi. Okay, Bluetooth printers, these kind of stuff. Bluetooth printers are there. So Bluetooth mouses, Bluetooth keyboard, audio video devices, Bluetooth connections, projectors to manage like system display settings, notifications, apps, powers, and other things. Sign in options is here. Okay, privacy, ease of access, and time and languages. Not only that, if you go to my personal PC, like your physical PC, it's a new updated. Keep on updating now, so you will get lot of options also, consolidated options. Okay. These settings also introduced. And if you observe, this is a task view. You can see this is a task view. So I'm open this notepad and I will open um, something like calendar. Okay, explorer, and my this year I've opened. Now I'm going to task view. So I'll put it a full screen mode. Okay, you can see the task view in the bottom. So if you click on task view, then these are the tasks running in your PC. This is a task view. Okay. Next, when you go to task view, if you observe in a left right hand side bottom, new desktop. So I click on new desktop and I select the desktop too. On screen, we can see there is a two are there desktop. I, data is there. Everything is there, so it's no difference. But can you see where is the calendar? I didn't close the calendar. I didn't close that notepad, open notepad thing. I didn't close that file explorer, that folder thing, right? I didn't close it, but where is it? It is in a first desktop. So I'm going to task view again. I'm select the desktop one. Everything is here only. Just for example, you are working in a project and you are working in another thing also. Okay, like your personal thing is there and you are working on a project. So there you are open some files. Here you open another files. So you don't want to clumsy. So don't want to put everything into one window only. So what you will do? So open another desktop. You can open something like here I want to open a Microsoft Edge. I'm doing something here. I working on something here. I searching something here, or maybe I'm working on something on this one. So this is the contains only Microsoft Edge, for example. Microsoft Edge is there, and I'm going to task you desktop one. See, this is doesn't I didn't open. If you see, there is a opening. Microsoft Edge is not showing here. It is showing there. Why? Because of I opened Microsoft Edge in a different desktop. So this is what in a Windows 10 called as a virtual desktop. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, so if you don't want this Microsoft Edge, or you don't want to use it, just you can close it also. So that's so only one desktop only there. Okay, if you want it, you can separate your task into separate desktops. So then you won't get confused from this work and that work. For example, here I am presenting my thing. I want to practice something like related to Python also parallelly. Okay, I want to run some development thing. I don't want to put into this screen because this screen is already filled with so many things. Okay, so many things are there, right? So see, these many things are in my screen. Okay, so I don't want to put everything into my screen. So what I'm doing, so I open into separate windows. Okay, the task view is changed. The task view change in a new version. So here is a task view. It will show you like a timeline. So yesterday what files you open, day before yesterday what files you open, like that it will shows. So be careful guys here. So these are open in my first desktop, second desktop nothing is there, third desktop. So I didn't add a third desktop. So this is my first desktop. Now you can see like this one. This is earlier day, means maybe it is yesterday desktop, day before yesterday. Okay, so what I task I done in a previous days also we can able to get it. Okay, so maybe last 3 days, last 5 days you will get the data. So this is about your task view and virtual desktops. Action center. What is a action center here? Again, go to this notification area. You can see action center. We went to the tablet mode, but also you can see this kind of stuff. um, Guys, can you able to see my action center, this part? Tablet mode, network, all settings, airplane mode.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Yes, sir. So if you see, this is a network. Network means to manage the network thing, Wi-Fi kind of stuff, right? Location, Microsoft Maps is there, so they will locate your PC with internet connections. Focus assistance like light mode, night mode, nighttime less brightness, daytime more brightness kind of stuff. Bluetooth connection, whether Bluetooth is connected, not connected kind of stuff. Disconnect the Bluetooth thing. Projector, so like you are connected to the project to LED, LCD, smart TVs are came up. Okay, connect. So connecting with the Bluetooth or maybe connecting with the wire. Okay, you can make your PC as a mobile hotspot also. For example, you are connected with a wire connection. Okay, so you have internet, but your router is not working. I will share my personal experience. Two times I done that one, but later I got a little bit balance because of that one. What I done? So when we move in Hyderabad, only when we are in Hyderabad that time. So when we means me and my sisters we stayed in one home and we change move from one place to another place. There is a new internet connection, so the modem is we have to change a new modem. So the guy given internet connection, but they didn't given a router. Wi-Fi router is not there, so we need a internet for work, right? So what I done, so I take the wire and connect it to my laptop and make my laptop as a Wi-Fi hotspot. Like you have a mobile phone and you have a 4G connection. Okay, you are receiving internet through your 4G connection only, and you will make that one as a Wi-Fi hotspot, so other device will get internet, right? So others will get internet. Like I have a earlier days, I have a idea, lot of data is there in idea. Okay, so when before Geo part time. So I have a lot of data. So then I shared Wi-Fi hotspot to other people who are working with me. So they are also getting internet when internet is not working in the office. So like that, sometimes you share internet, right? Same thing. We can convert our laptop into Wi-Fi hotspot if you are connected with a wide connection. If you are connected with the Wi-Fi, then you may not do that Wi-Fi hotspot part. And maybe you need two adapters for that one. Okay, night light. So nighttime brightness and all kind of stuff. Brightness thing is available. Okay. Consolidated settings also we can open from here also. Settings also we can open from here. Airplane mode is also there, like you are flying, so you don't want to make any noises, or you don't want to connect to Wi-Fi kind of stuff. Just you are working on your laptop, that's it. You don't want to connect it to any device like a Bluetooth device or a Wi-Fi thing. Okay. Mm. So then you can put it into airplane mode, like your mobile phone you are putting airplane mode in when you are flying. So same thing we can able to do it also. Silent mode is also there, but it is not showing that one. Okay, silent mode is like whenever you receive a mail, or maybe whenever you receive a notification, it makes some click noise, right? So there's some noise will be there. So that noise will be also won't come up. The notification action thing, like your mobile is in silent. You received a message, or you received a notification. It won't make any kind of sound or music or something, right? So that is the silent mode. We can put it in a silent mode also. Next, Universal Windows Platform. So what is this? It is like a Android Studio only. We can build an applications for Windows platform purpose, and it will give you option like, are you building application for Windows 10? Of course, for Windows 10 mainly. Second one is for tablets, mobile phone, or maybe Surface Pro type, a touchscreen related thing, or maybe a laptop purpose, or maybe a desktop purpose, screen sizes, or maybe the application can be work in all the platforms, or maybe a specific platform. You will get options, and you need a programming knowledge to build the applications. Of course, people are some people think in a variety thing, like most of the people think about Android. Okay, Android development. Some are think like a um, iOS, right? Apple, Apple applications. So there's a two or more demand in that one. No, no, no. A lot of people are developing Android applications, and a lot of people doing Apple related applications. So why I want to do something different from that, then you can use Universal Windows Platform. Just what you need, only one need is you need a Windows operating system. Freely you can download this application from Microsoft. Download it, and if you have a knowledge on .NET, like a MOS is kind of so like a SharePoint knowledge, basic knowledge is required, and XML. And no, 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 that is not XML exactly. That is another some kind of that is also kind of some XML related thing only. Just if you go, you can learn freely also from Microsoft. Freely you can able to learn. I'll show you that how to learn things from Microsoft freely. There's a channel 9 or 8. The channel 9 is belongs to Microsoft. So you can go to channel 9 thing, and we can able to learn, or maybe you can able to go try Microsoft Virtual Academy. This is Microsoft Virtual Academy. So generally you don't need to log into it also. You don't require to learn. You don't require to log into my Virtual Academy. Okay, without login also we can able to do it. Okay, no, no, no. I want English only. I don't know Hindi. So you can. This is for application purpose. Like you get means automatically flag it to your PC. Um, where is this? Okay, this is a Microsoft Virtual Academy. So you can try, like you can learn Azure or anything. You actually don't require a login, but it is already, I think I'm in a login mode because already I given Microsoft account. If I touch anything, then it will ask for password only. That's it. Okay. So data analysis, configure network for virtual machines. Okay. So like this, so much of material is available, freely available. You don't need to pay for anything. Just if you learn, your XP will be increases. Understand? If you learn, your XP will be increased. That's it. So you don't require anything. But the language is little bit high language. You try to habituate it to listen. That's it. Okay, like that. Okay. Okay, Microsoft Virtual Academy is there. So these things you want to learn, you can type what is a universal uh, Windows platform and type it. Then automatically the lot of things suggestions will come up. You can learn easily. Okay, so that's point. That's it. Okay, Microsoft Edge. Microsoft Edge is earlier days. The Microsoft Edge is like a very big E. So if you see this one, this is a Microsoft Edge. Okay. Earlier, when Windows 10 is released, so they develop Microsoft Edge as a default web browser. What is a Microsoft Edge? It's a default web browser. When anyways, what is Microsoft Edge? It's a default web browser in Windows 10. It is only available in Windows 10. Microsoft Edge. Okay. What is the advantage of using Microsoft Edge over the Internet Explorer or any other browser? So it will give you some more additional thing. Okay, maybe this is a highlighted news today. So in a Congo, the new gold mines are found. So almost like a 80-90% is a pure gold is there in that dust. Okay, so everybody is going there and digging. What happened? So I open it. System becomes slow. It's okay. I open this one. So okay, so this is the gold they found. Okay, gold soil spotted people. So 60 to 90%. Actually, Congo. There is a movie when I was kid. There is a movie. Congo. Movie name is Congo. We don't know what is Congo. Okay, that is related to diamonds. They found diamonds in Congo. There's another. They found now gold. Okay, so if you see this thing, what I'm going to do is I use some make a web node. So this is a web node thing. You can see in the corner. This is share button. This is like a bookmark or favorites, adding to favorites. How much time it will take? Yeah, this is a web node. So if I want to highlight something, where is this? It is slow. Or is it that slow? It's a 2 GB effect. See, I can able to underline something. If I take this one, so 62 can highlight. So these features are there in a Microsoft Edge mainly, and this is for erase. So I can erase whatever I highlighted. I can note it also. Okay. Okay, or maybe KGF. Okay. KGF 3. Okay. So the movie again, we will make another movie KGF 3 in Congo. So that is become CGF, Congo Gold Mines. Okay, like we can able to note it, and we can cut it. We can drag it, that information. So this is become, sorry. we can able to highlight it, so we don't want other things. Okay. Again try. uh, Now I will use this one. Okay, now copy. This is a save button. I can save it. Just save it. Okay, view not. So I can save that one. Okay, I saved it here. I didn't log in, that's why it is not showing that one. Okay, so just save it. Put it into favorites or reading list. Save it. Okay, exit. You can see from there. You can reading list, or you can share this information. You want to share this information? Click on share button. Okay, the sharing. You can share it to note OneNote. You can share it to mm, mails, messaging. If you have an Outlook, then you can share it to Outlook also. Okay, so this is about your Microsoft Edge. It's a browser only. Okay, so like now the Microsoft Edge is become like this. This is the Microsoft Edge. So new Microsoft Edge. If you see your own laptop, so you can see the Edge symbol is not big capital E. It is paint like a E only. Okay, it is not. It is now Microsoft Microsoft people don't want to develop IE Internet Explorer, which is traditional Internet Explorer from Microsoft. They don't want to touch anything. The plugins and everything is stopped. Even if you are open, immediately you will get a message. Use Microsoft Edge only. This is a new version of Microsoft Edge with what we are seeing, and it will take all the information from my traditional one. And it don't have that kind of features. Some features maybe have. Okay. Okay, so we can open something again. MSN Gold Prize Outlook. So open something, and you can use apps, extensions, collections, favorites, web capture, share. We can share the pages. Okay, read loud. We can read it. Like if you click on read loud, so it will read everything and speaking to me. So these are the features are also there. Read loud, sharing page, find on a page, web capture, like these apps. Okay, so you want to add any managing apps and things. So this is free select or full page. This is free select. Okay, I selected it. Do you want to copy it or you want to add a note? So if you want to add a note, then you can add it to that one, or you can draw, erase. You can change things. We can share it. We can save it also. Okay, so these are the features which is usually not available in any other browsers also. So that is a Microsoft Edge. Microsoft Edge is a default web browser in Windows 10. And you know the consolidated settings. The settings only consolidated settings. It contains all settings, all related settings of Windows 10 is there. Multiple update resources, nothing but you are will get update for both operating system and applications. Okay, different resources we are getting an updates, continuous update of each and every parts of our operating system, like um, Windows Store and Microsoft Edge, um, hardware related. Like I'm using Lenovo, so Lenovo related updates. Okay, operating system related update, Office 365 related updates. Okay, um, like that. Okay, so these are the things. This is the anniversary edition. So if you are buying an anniversary edition, there is a new few more features are there. One is a um, Windows Hello for a business. Upgrade analytics means when a new um, edition is released, Windows 10 new edition is released, automatically it will check the upgrade and whether you can able to upgrade to the new edition or not. Whether do you have a enough space in disk or not. That it will do the Windows upgrade analytics. So I think on my screen it is there, or I removed it. because it's always, this is one key recovery, that is a different part. Lenovo diagnosis. Maybe I removed it. I didn't unable to see in this bunch. Maybe I removed it. Okay. Windows upgrade. It is showing something. Okay, but it's okay. Normally, it is maybe it is removed automatically. Maybe I removed it. The shortcut is there. It's okay. No problem. Okay, so that is like Windows updating to the new version. It is very useful. Okay, hello for business. What is hello for business means? In earlier days, we have to put a password to your mobile phone, right? So now face recognition is also there. Like just to unlock your screen, face recognition is there, thumb impression is there, password is also there. Like voice support is there. Maybe have you seen movie Rajnikant movie Shivaji, Hello Chitty type. Okay, so like that. Hello is like a thumb impression, unlocking your laptops with a thumb impression or face recognition or voice support. So, but you need a biometric related hardware. Remote credential guard is actually, credential guard means when you have an application and then both applications, when you want to run that application, the Microsoft should recognize. So it's a remote process related thing, or maybe Hyper-V related, virtualization, VMware. These are all in the same platform. They're all for one thing only. But you need a authentication. Which one you want to use it? Randomly, you should not use everything, right? So like that, it will check it credentials and save the credentials in your PC. It will check your credentials and save credentials in your PC, or maybe you have to add a credential to use that application. Like putty, when you are adding a putty, it is asking for a SSH key, right? Same thing like I'm using Office 365. Office 365 is a remote connection, so application is running here, but it authenticated from remote PC only. So those credentials added into my PC. I'm working on a VMware workstation, so VMware workstation credentials will be added to this one. So then any other process won't use this virtualization platform. If you want to see that one, you can see in a control panel. Open a control panel, you can see the credential guard, but don't try to change anything. Don't try to change anything. Of course, if you have a problem, then find out how to change or how to add those things. This is the credential manager. So these are the credential things. HP connector. I have a HP printer is there in my home. That is a HP connector. Okay, this is my ACT in my hometown. That is a ACT thing. This is a Microsoft login. That Microsoft login password and their credentials. This is self-care ACT portal. That is also, you know, this is a Kindle version. Kindle related authentication. Okay, this is a password, default password related thing. mm, HP connect. Okay, like that. So those credential automatically access. This is web credentials. This is Windows credentials. If you see the Windows credential, you can see Microsoft Office 16 is that related one. Skype related one, Skype desktop. Auto credentials, these are all. Live, Xbox Live, pop device, Lenovo related thing. Okay, this is Microsoft account related one. This is Office related one. Okay, so usually like simply to say, when you are using apps in your mobile phone, applications in your mobile phone, you don't require to authenticate every time, right? You have already Gmail added. So most of your application authenticated by that email account only. It will be saved in your system. So that is the thing. Earlier days you have to, if you download any application, you must give a authentication thing. Now it is not required. Still, um, iPhone is using that one. I think if you want to download any new application, you should give a authentication, right? So it will save your credentials in your PC while you are using applications. So this is a remote credential guard. Very simple. Like you have a mobile phone application. When you want to open the application, you need authentication to open the application. So it is not asking how, why, because this system is saving your credential in your mobile phone automatically. It will verify your credentials. So that is the credential guard. Action center, active hours means how long you are using and remaining non-active hours. Cortana, that is the last one, is Cortana. This is Cortana. So you can see a O in your system. Cortana, in a Cortana, like your voice assistant only. Okay. So I should not touch the Cortana. I will show you the Cortana thing. Like you can use your voice as a command to control your system, to search for something or open for something like that. You can use Cortana. Okay, service state darling. It understand like your Android phone or Siri kind of stuff. Okay, Google Assistants, Siri Assistants kind of stuff. You can give a voice account, a voice thing. Also, you can give text. If it is not understand your language, then you can use the text message also, right? Like uh, call dad, call mom, okay, or call home, or call your friend name, okay, like that. Okay, so then we can use a voice assistance, right? Or maybe you can type it, or you want to search for something. I want to search the new movie release, for example. Last time I watched a movie, that is Monster Hunt. So I want to know who is the actors in that one. Monster Hunt. Then automatically actors in a Monster Hunt. Okay, Monster Hunt is part 2. Then like we can able to search in that one. So here also we can search. So using voice recognition also. No, it is, if it is not presenting, if it is not able to presenting, it will open in a Microsoft Edge, but because it's a default web browser. One second. Open Paint.
Sure. Which paint do you wanna open? Paint,
Paint.
Paint 3D or Paint.net?
Paint.
Sure. Starting Paint.
So like this, we can able to open the paint. See, paint is open. Okay, like this. Or maybe what I want to open, I have to know my applications. Okay, so then I will try putty. Open putty.
Sure thing. Opening Beauty.
Putty. It is not understand what it is. It is searching for what it is. Open putty.
Alright. Starting Putty.
It not recognize that one. Okay, so like that. So things happens. Open Outlook.
Okay. Starting Outlook.
Now it is opening. See, now I have to click OK then. So this is like what is the Cortana. So we can give voice and as well as a text also. Okay, you can type the texting like you want to something open, or you can action. Last time I don't want to do this thing on my PC, but you can try on your PC. Like you can open a Cortana, configure the Cortana, but you need a Microsoft account for that one. Okay, so what you will do, you can tell Cortana shut down command. Then you can also shut down, restart, log in. We can do it. That is Cortana. Okay, so the last point is what is the why you benefits of Windows 10? Okay, why you suggest Windows 10? Like you, when your friend came up and said like, sir, I want operating system. Which is the better one you think? Which is the best operating system you think? Okay, you can say Windows 10. And why Windows 10? Easier for your user use. Okay, so last time one guy, one of person, non person, like he asked for a Windows 7. I said, why Windows 7? You buy a new laptop, better to use Windows 10. So he asked for why Windows 10 is having some issues and all. No, there is no issues. It's continuously updates, and it is quite easy. Like if you know how to use Windows 7, and Windows is just almost similar. Okay, and it's continuously update. It will improve a lot of things. It provide a security. If you are failed to put a antivirus, then in earlier days it's a problem. Now not required because of you got already Windows, Microsoft Defend, yeah, Windows Defender by default in your system. It's keep on updating and it protect your system even if you don't have any antivirus. If you are taking time to buy a new antivirus, still no problem. It is giving a basic support. Management of applications and everything is very good in Windows 10. So that is what I try to tell him, like this is Windows 10 is a better one. So what is the benefit? Easier use, like Windows XP and 7. So Windows is a 7 similar only, so there is no different in that one. Okay, continuously it is getting updated, so um, new improvements, any new features, or maybe next build also you need to buy it. Earlier days, if you have a Windows 7 service pack 1, again you have to buy service pack 2 if in case if you want to move next one, but now it is not required. Okay, I purchased this laptop with Windows 8, 8 to 8.1, 8 to 10, 10 to from older version to newer version, everything is improved device management. Okay, and restoration options, reset options are there. Another one is faster it will recover, means any startup related issues are there, automatically it will recover from the previous one. It support UEFI. Okay, unified extension for firmware interface. It means it support GPT. It contains a recovery partitions, so anything happen to your system, automatically it will try to recover it first from the crash. So that is the main benefits of this PC. And if for applications you need to try to download from different websites, mainly you can avoid a third party website, you can download it from Windows Store also. It is secure because of it is having a Windows Defender. Okay, and also OneDrive is also integrated one, so if you have any important files or documents, you can keep it in a OneDrive, so it is giving you more secure your device from attack of ransomware also. So this is it about your Windows 10 benefits. Okay, very small part, and I will tell this is a Windows 10 editions. Windows 10 editions are very important. Okay, think like it is a points only. What are I given there? That is the thing, but just here time. So here Windows 10 edition. Unlike Windows 7 and XP, there are a lot of editions are there, but Windows 8 onwards, the editions are almost removed. So the first Windows 10 edition is Windows 10 Home. This is for anyone can able to buy this one and they can able to use the Windows 10 Home. So it is available in market. Purpose is for Windows Home purpose only, not for professional purpose. And few features won't be there in a home. Next is a Windows 10 Pro. Pro means professional edition, only for professional usage purpose. Few features are additional than home. Okay, and you can buy professional edition from the market, like from Microsoft you can buy, or from the any other retailer market also you can buy. Next one is Windows 10 Enterprise. What is Enterprise? It is a in a large enterprises only available volume licensing counts. What is that meaning? So only organizations will go and pay for a enterprise purpose. We don't buy one single piece of enterprise edition. We can buy 10, 20, 50, or 100 enterprise licenses, and license given by your Microsoft license, bunch of licenses. We will pay for bunch of licenses by your organization only. So your organization will give you a license key to activate. So that is a Windows 10. Another one is Windows 10 education is also there, and Windows 10 mobile is also there. Okay, but mobile is down. No longer. Okay, what is a no longer support means? A lot of people not using. Okay, not lot of people. So lot of people, very less people are using a Windows 10 mobile nowadays, because the cost of mobile Windows 10 operating system is higher, and Nokia is become a partner with Microsoft mobile operating system for at the time of Windows 8 and Windows 8.1 up to 2 to 3 years it is support is there. Later it is withdrawn the support. Okay, so now Nokia itself is turning into Android. Okay, Nokia original operating system is Symbian, I think it's a Symbian. Okay, and then Android now, in middle it is a Windows. Okay, so they try to put Windows into the market, but it is failed because Android market is huge. That too majorly used in Indian market. Um, so Windows 10 is Windows mobile unable to pick up. Okay, in the rest of the world it is not much. There are going with other different operating system, but so Android plays vital role than other things. One side is Apple, another side is Android. So only two major competitors. Okay, so mobile is almost withdrawn their support. Okay, so you can change your Windows operating system to some other operating system like Android or anything. Okay, so education is only for educational institutes, and the principal of the head of the institute, they will give you an account to access Windows 10 education part. But if you, these are three major available in a market. So home and pro you can pay, and you will get that one. Enterprise only by organizations only. Of course there is another two parts are there. One is LTSB. Okay, so what is this LTSB means? Very large kind of scale. So normally this is enterprise, but this LTSB, so very large scale thing. Okay, so when the question is asked, what are the Windows 10 editions? The majorly three editions are there. So Windows 10 Home, Professional, and Enterprise. Okay. So if people are asking, do you know any other thing like education and mobile is also there? Of course, Enterprise LTSB is there. Okay, and mobile enterprise is also there. Okay, you can see mobile enterprise is also there, and enterprise LTSB is there. So there is a two extra is there than in my list, but it's okay, no problem. Enterprise again is organization wise, like a company giving you a mobile phone, and it sync with your company email account to your account, and there's some applications of company thing, and they should be used like this, right? So you can use that. That is a Windows 10 editions. Of course, Windows 10 also support IoT. Okay, if you have a Raspberry Pi or like that kind of stuff, you can freely download Windows 10 IoT Core from Microsoft website, and you can put it into your Raspberry Pi or any other kind of any IoT related devices. Then you can develop your own kind of programming on that platform. Normally, Raspberry Pi people are using Nobis or any other Linux editions or different editions they are using. Of course, we can use Windows 10 IoT. If you are know already what is IoT, and you are doing your own personal IoT thing, you want to know what is Windows 10 IoT, how to download it. Already I told MVA, Microsoft Virtual Academy, will tell you how to do it and how to download it, and you can find the links, you can download and use it. These are the basic requirements of Windows 10. Already we discussed that one. Minimum 1 gigahertz or a faster processor, SoC, system on chip. Okay, RAM 1 GB for 32-bit, 2 GB for 64. It's a minimum only. Hard disk space is a 16 GB for 32-bit, 20 GB for 16-bit. It means minimum free space. Guys, remember, when minimum free space means 16 GB means you should put only 16. No, no, no. It is minimum. For example, I have a 50 GB disk. 40 GB already data is there. Can I put a operating system? I cannot put it because it's only 10 GB free. For example, I have a 30 GB data is there. Now I want, can I put an operating system? Yes, we can because 20 GB free DB is there. Okay, it is a minimum free space. It's a free space, not disk space. 16 GB or 20 GB is not disk space. It is minimum free space. Minimum free space, not a disk drive space. Okay, that's a better. It's any operating system in generally available. 32 is the most common. Okay, no operating system required more than 32 GB generally. You can better to take more like a 60 GB or 100 GB or 160 GB. The more the space is more better. Why 32 GB? For example, your 16 GB, okay, 10 GB operating system is occupied. Plus, your virtual RAM memory is there, documents are there, pictures are there, installation. You want to install something, you need more space, right? That's a better to take minimum 32 GB for any operating system. And another way is better to take 60 or 80 or 100 disk space. Disk space is like one partition. Okay, so we took a 60 GB. Okay, so we need some practicals on it, so at least 20 GB 30 GB we'll take it and we'll do some practicals on it, so that's why I'm using that one. Okay, okay, so and minimum screen length is 800 to 600 support is there, so minimum requirements also important, just by hard it or remove this is remaining thing. Okay, Windows Hello required biometric hardware. Okay, if you want to use Hello feature, you need a biometric hardware like a face recognition cameras, thumb impression, voice recognition related things we require. Thumb impressions usually like world system you may see in Toshiba kind of stuff, they'll give you a thumb impression also. Okay, secure boot requires, if you want secure boot kind of features, then you need a UFI hardware platform is required. If you are using BitLocker, you need either TPM or USB flash drive to save the BitLocker passwords separately. Okay, Hyper-V, we installed Hyper-V. Okay, in earlier class, right? So to install Hyper-V, if you want Hyper-V, you need an additional 2 GB. It means first 64-bit architecture is required, second level translation required, means virtualization enabled is required. Okay, additional 2 GB RAM is required. So here if you go 2 GB for 64 GB for normal operating system. If you need Hyper-V means 2 plus 2 4 GB is required. 4 GB is required, for minimum 4 GB is required if you are using a Hyper-V. Minimum I'm saying it is. Okay, 64 compulsory for Hyper-V, and virtualization platform should be enabled. Okay, otherwise you can't install the Hyper-V platform. Hyper-V manager can be installed, but Hyper-V platform we cannot able to install. Okay, plus if you want to work with Hyper-V, 2 plus 2 GB is required, minimum 4 GB is required total. This is not required part. I want to go only one important thing. This is all you can go once. I want to go with the activation. What is the activation part? Yeah, this is the activation. What is the activation? When you see your PC, for example, this is my personal PC. So right, go to this PC and right click on properties. So earlier I showed this one to see what is your processor, what is your RAM, what type of system you are using, 32-bit or 64-bit. Okay, and what is your Windows edition, right? This information you will get it. And one more information you will get it, that is Windows is activated or not. It is showing activated because this is a OEM product. So I purchased this laptop with operating system, so automatically it is in activated condition only. Okay, Windows is activated means the product key is correct. Whatever the product key in the PC is a correct. Activation confirm product and product key status. The product and the product key license will be confirmation is there. So it is activated means the product is and the product key is correct. The activation establishes a relationship between the product key and installation of specific device. So Azure Software Integrity provide full update and support license compliance. So when you are using an activated product, then only you can able to use full of operating system, and you will get a update supports uh, from the Microsoft. Okay, if hardware changes, reactivation is required. For example, when we are install operating system, we select SDD, right? So you have a key, and you install operating system in a PC. You install operating system in a PC. You entered a key. You got activated. Now it is working. Understand point? Okay. So install a operating system in. So you have a PC. You install a OS. Okay. So you put a Windows 10. Then license key. Now it is activated. Okay, running. Now what happened? After a few days, you may require to change the hardware. Maybe hard disk. Maybe hard disk is damaged. Maybe CPU is damaged. Maybe motherboard you have to change. So when you change your hardware, or maybe your system is damaged, then you are going with a new system. But you have an operating system and key is also there, and you are going with a new hardware. Okay, you are replacing you with a new hardware. So what you will do, it is asking for a again reactivation again. So you have to reactivate it again. You have to enter the key, activated it. If it is not activated, call to Microsoft, this is your key, and it is not activated, and you can activate it. So that is the thing. Once you taken a license, it works forever type. Okay, understand? So reactivation is required if you change the hardware. And there is a three type of methods for activation is there. One is a retail, OEM, and volume licensing. Okay. Okay, how to go down. Okay guys, there are three type of activations are there. One is retail, OEM, and Microsoft licensing. What is the retail? Retail means you buy a CD. Just for example, you buy a CD, a single license kind of stuff. Okay, if you remember STD standard, and while you are installing, you put STD is there, no, first option is like that only. Okay, this is the retail. Retail means you buy a CD from your shop, or maybe from Amazon or Flipkart, or maybe from Microsoft. You download, you buy a CD, or maybe you download Windows 10, or you buy a Windows 10 CD. They will give you a key, license key, right? They will give you a key. So if you download Windows 10, then you will get a key to mail. So you will get a mail key to the mail. And if you are buy a CD, and the back of CD or somewhere in the CD, the key will be written. Or maybe you can buy only key also. You can download Windows 10. Maybe you have already Windows 10 by means of friend or someone is given, but you want a key, separate key for your laptop or desktop. So you can buy only key. Okay, so this is the key. This is a retail type, means individually you are buying a operating system along with the key. Okay, you took an operating system and a key, and if you insert the key, you will get activated. So the every product has a separate keys. It is a retail version. So one by one, like you are going to market, you buy a toothpaste. It's a retail, right? So you are buying a toothpaste, or maybe brush, or maybe sugar, or maybe coffee, or maybe tea. So I have to look at my groceries, then I am recollecting. Okay, so maybe oil, or maybe something, like you are buying something as an individual one. So, like, right, you are not buying wholesale, right? You are buying retail wise only. You are buying a product. So that is like Windows 10. You are product buying your along with the key, license key. So activation based on a key, right? So license. Next, OEM. You buy a laptop. The laptop contains Windows 10 directly. You buy a laptop. So most of us, like, you got your laptop, right? When you buy a new laptop, and laptop comes with operating system, you open the laptop and press the power button, you can directly see Windows 10. So that is OEM. That is OEM. Okay, that is OEM. Next, volume licensing. What is volume licensing part? Um, Here, that is, we have to remove all these things, then only we can clear. Okay. So what is a volume licensing? I have a multiple PCs in my network. So I have a multiple PCs in my system, my organization, company. In my organization, my enterprise, I have a multiple PCs are there. So what I do, I will put a one server, and I buy a bunch of licenses, like 5 licenses, or maybe a 10 license, or maybe a 50 licenses. Depends upon how many systems I have. So I'll buy license from Microsoft directly, and I will distribute the license key to all these PCs from my server, based on user, which user is login, verify the user authentication, then I will give a license to that one. Or maybe I use individually, I'll give the license instead of giving individual license thing. What I'm going to do is I distribute the license from server. So that is called a volume licensing. Volume licensing means wholesale market. Okay, so volume licensing is like a wholesale market. I went to a wholesale shop, like not a regular wholesale, only directly from company. Okay, you are buying license from a regular retail shop, right? But here in a volume licensing, I go to the company directly. I went to the Colgate, or maybe Patanjali. Directly, I go to Patanjali. I'll buy all the products from Patanjali. Okay, because you know Patanjali very well. Okay, so I want Patanjali Dant Kanti is there, right? So I went to the Patanjali store and buy a one Patanjali Dant Kanti paste, that is retail. I go to the Patanjali company and buy a bunch of Patanjali toothpaste, like 100 box, or a 200 number box, or 300 number box. If I buy like that, that is called a volume licenses. I think you understand my Bakwas example. Uh, okay. So retail means you buy one thing, that is a retail. Volume licensing, you buy a big box, that is a volume licensing. Why volume licensing? Who will buy a volume licensing? In organizations and companies, they want to distribute the license to their systems. They have a lot of systems, so they can't buy one by one. It is a waste of money. So they will buy in one bunch only, from directly from Microsoft, not from retail. Directly from Microsoft, they'll buy a licenses. They distribute the license to all their PCs. Retail, we have one PC, then we'll buy one CD and put a install the operating system, put a key and activate it. And what is the OEM? You purchase you purchase a laptop or a desktop. It comes with operating system. That is called OEM. Okay. So these are activation is important. So guys, that is a thing. Retail type. What is activation is also a question. Okay. What is activation is also a question. What is activation? Type of activation, OEM. Okay. Retail, OEM, and Microsoft. license. Microsoft volume licensing. Licensing is there, so I put a license to cut. Okay. So of course we are using a KMS. KMS is also a server. Actually, KMS means not a hacking thing. It is a KMS means actually server, key management server. So we put all license into that one. Depends upon users requirements. So we'll license the users product directly, like usually Microsoft operating system and Microsoft related products like Office products. In Microsoft, majorly two are there. One is a Microsoft Windows operating system, and there is a Office product. Those are generally systems having, right. So we can manage the using KMS server, key management server. So we'll manage the licenses. Bunch of licenses we are having. So when our user is contact KMS server, automatically we activate the license to client. Okay. So this is the about activation. This is about KMS and volume activation. If you want to read, you can read all these things. This is your wish. Okay. So these are the point. Okay. One more point I want to add that one is VAS model. What is this? VAS Windows as a service type. What is VAS? Windows as a service. Sorry. The wide area. It is showing something, but we have to find Microsoft way. Microsoft Windows as a service. Normally, in a cloud, there is a services are there. In a cloud, Microsoft services like not only Microsoft. In a cloud, there is a infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service is there. But this is a Windows as a service. It means from anywhere you can able to access your Windows operating system with a simple login also. Okay. There is a lot of things you can able to use this thing. What is a vast model you won't get it. You can try open something, you will understand what is the overview. Okay. So new way to build deploy a service and services. Windows as a service. Maybe it is like a remote desktop type, like anywhere you can access your Windows environment. You can access Windows part into the places, deploy into something is there. Try, you can try this one. Bowery of Windows as a service. Just try. If you don't understand, not at all a problem. But reading is important. Okay. Just read it. I don't have a time. Mind is also not working properly. Okay. So try this one. Okay. So this is it about your Windows 10. Okay. And already in morning I told I have to tell some practicals part. Okay. That is we are not yet done. Okay. So disk management and all. Afternoon we'll see all the practicals, because afternoon we can't hear the theory part, so better we'll do afternoon practicals completed. Okay. I will try maximum practicals. Okay. Mm, max to max completion. If anything left over, so we'll see that one. Okay. But we'll have to spend time, guys. I want to tell 1 second.